Life is funny, isn't it? One day you're dancing, or trying to dance, like nobody's watching. Then bam, life throws a curveball. Mine was named Multiple Sclerosis, or MS for short. I remember the doctor, he said, "You have MS." I thought, MS, is that a new channel? Maybe it has good shows. It turns out not so much. It felt like my body got a new owner, and they didn't read the manual. Suddenly, simple things felt complicated, like walking in a straight line or remembering names. At first I thought my life was over. Dramatic, I know, but true. MS felt like an uninvited guest, the kind that overstays its welcome and uses all the good towels. But then a little voice said, "Hey, you're not going to let this MS thing win." So the battle began, me versus the uninvited roommate. My brain with MS, it was like it went on vacation without telling me. It sent back confusing postcards. "Wish you were here," or "Am I there?" Brain fog is a real thing, people. I'd walk into a room, forget why I was there. Then I'd see a squirrel, and forget about the forgetting. It was a cycle. And the clumsiness, oh boy, I started tripping over things, like air or my own feet. My feet became my arch nemesis. They had a mind of their own, usually a mind that wanted to go sideways. I dropped things constantly, my keys, my phone, my dignity. It was like a slapstick comedy, but I wasn't always laughing. At first. Then there was the fatigue. Not just "I'm a bit tired" fatigue, this was I could fall asleep standing up fatigue. Before we dive into the next chapter of my MS journey, I want to take a moment to say thank you for being here. Your support means the world to me. If you're finding value in these stories, if they make you laugh, cry, or just feel a little less alone, please consider hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel. By subscribing, you'll be the first to know when new videos drop, and it helps this community grow. Together we can share more laughs, more real moments, and more hope. So click that subscribe button and join the journey. Let's face MS together, one story at a time. Now let's get back to the story where things start to take a turn. There was a turning point, a moment when everything seemed to come to a head. I think it involved a dropped birthday cake. The symbol of celebration turned into a mess. My cake, my birthday, on the floor. It felt like a cruel joke. MS, you went too far that time. You crossed the line. It wasn't just the cake, though. It was a culmination of frustrations. It was everything piling up. The weight of it all was unbearable. The fumbles, the fog, the fatigue. Each day felt like a battle. I felt like I was losing myself, piece by piece, bit by bit. And I really liked myself. I didn't want to lose that most days. So I decided enough was enough. I had to take a stand. This MS thing wasn't going to be the boss. I had to reclaim my life. I was the boss. Of me, I had to remind myself of that. My legs might have disagreed sometimes. They often did. My brain might have taken detours. It was frustrating. But my spirit, oh, it was ready to fight. It was unwavering, like a tiny, very determined chihuahua. You know the ones, all bark, but sometimes also bite, fierce and unyielding. I was ready to bite back, metaphorically. I had to be strong. It wasn't an overnight change. It took time and patience. It was more like a slow burn. A gradual transformation, a very slow burn, but it was happening. Like trying to toast bread with a candle, slow and steady. My first attempts at fighting back were clumsy, but I kept going. I tried a new diet. I explored different ways to heal. Section 4, Spandex and Spasms, my hilarious fitness flops and wins. Then came the exercise chapter. Oh, the horror, the spandex. It was like wrapping myself in a neon sausage casing. I decided to get active. I thought, how hard could it be? Just a bit of stretching and moving around, right? My body was like, are you kidding me? We were just getting good at napping. The betrayal was real, but I knew it was important. Doctors said so. Smart people said so. Even my dog seemed to be judging me, so I bought some workout clothes. They were very bright, very tight. I felt like a human glow stick. I looked like a confused highlighter, a highlighter that had no idea what it was doing. A very tired, wobbly highlighter. My coordination was non-existent. My first yoga class was an adventure. I thought it would be relaxing. Downward dog, more like downward disaster. I was a human pretzel gone wrong. I think I invented a new pose. It was a mix of panic and confusion. It was called the collapsing starfish. Not very graceful, but very accurate. The instructor was very kind. She said, just breathe. Like that would solve everything. I said, I am breathing. Can't you see the panic in my eyes? Can't you see the panic? It was like my body was rebelling against me. Then there was the treadmill, the dreaded treadmill. I set it to gentle stroll. I thought it would be a piece of cake. It felt like supersonic sprint. My legs were moving faster than my brain could process. I nearly flew off the back. Several times I tried water aerobics. That was better, much safer. It's hard to fall over in water. The buoyancy was my friend, though I probably could if I tried hard enough. I have a talent for mishaps. The little old ladies were amazing. They moved with such grace and confidence. I had a lot to learn. Section 5. The art of not quitting, like my love for potato chips. Consistency. It's a word that sounds simple, but is incredibly challenging to embody. That was the hard part. The part where you have to dig deep and find that inner strength. It's easy to start something. The excitement of a new beginning can be intoxicating. It's harder to keep going, to push through the moments when every step feels like a battle. Especially when your body feels like a bag of wet cement, heavy, unyielding, and resistant to movement. There were so many days I wanted to quit. Days when the thought of continuing seemed impossible, to go back to competitive napping, to surrender to the comfort of doing nothing, to embrace the blanket fort lifestyle full-time, a life of ease and relaxation. My couch would whisper sweet nothings to me, promising comfort and rest. Come back, it's soft here, it's warm, it's easy. No spandex, tempting, very tempting. The allure of comfort was strong. But then I'd remember the dropped cake, the moments of clumsiness and frustration, or the feeling of almost flying off the treadmill, the near misses that jolted me awake, not the good kind of flying, and I'd get up, I'd dust myself off and keep going. Sometimes motivation came from weird places, unexpected sources of inspiration, like wanting to prove my MS wrong to show that I was stronger than my condition. Oh, you think I can't walk today? Watch me. I'll prove you wrong. Sometimes it was pure stubbornness, a refusal to give in, a refusal to be beaten, to let the challenges win. And sometimes it was just because I'd already put on the bright spandex. Might as well make it worth it, might as well use it. The effort of getting ready was half the battle. It wasn't about big, grand gestures. It was about the small, consistent actions. It was about the small things, the little steps that added up over time. Doing a little bit each day, even when it felt insignificant, even when I didn't feel like it. But progress, not perfection. That became my motto, a reminder that every effort counts. Section 6. Keep laughing, keep living your hope toolkit. Looking back, it's been a journey. A weird, wobbly, sometimes hilarious journey. MS didn't go away, it's still my uninvited roommate. But now we have an understanding. It gets its space, I get mine. And I make sure to laugh. A lot. Humor has been my secret weapon, my shield, my very comfy, stretchy armor. If you can laugh at the absurdity of it all, at falling over nothing, at forgetting your own name, it takes away some of its power. So, if you're facing something tough, MS or anything else that life throws, try to find the funny. It's there. Sometimes it's hiding, under the couch, with the dust bunnies. But it's there. Look for it. It doesn't mean you don't take it seriously. It means you're choosing joy. You're choosing to keep your sparkle. Even if it's a bit dim some days.